So it's the final day of our little adventure going to California. We are headed to Catalina Island today. It's a long day. It's still kind of dark outside. Also, the Long Beach Marriott is right by the airport. Kind of noisy all night long. So fair warning to anyone trying to get a good night's sleep. We are grabbing an Uber. We're taking the Catalina Express down and we're heading over to Avalon. And we're gonna go exploring for the day. We have a couple things we really want to do, like go to the botanical gardens, and we're also gonna go to a couple trails. But past that, we'll see. We're supposed to get on our boat over at about 6:45 this morning. We'll get to the island by around 8:15, and then we don't come back until 8:45 tonight. So it's gonna be a late one. We're actually hoping to maybe see some awesome stargazing on the boat on the way back, but it's gonna be a long day. So here we go.
Thank you for clicking on the video. We got a very early start getting over to the Catalina Express to take a ferry over to the island. We were originally supposed to be on the Catalina Flyer. However, we found out about a week before that the boat had a mechanical issue. So we had to switch over to the Catalina Express, which resulted in actually this boat being very full. The boat ride was very smooth and very comfortable, very quick. There is food, there's drinks, there is a bathroom on the boat, so you don't have to worry about those. Unfortunately, Keaton didn't sleep well as we were staying right next to the airport, so he slept most of the time. But I was able to hop up and get pictures as we were coming into the island, and there were even some dolphins jumping alongside of the boat.
All right, good morning. We are in Catalina Island now, city of Avalon. It is looking pretty awesome. We are waiting to get some breakfast over at the Pancake Cottage. Boat ride was a little over an hour, left at 7:15, got here around 8:30. Tip, make sure you check the weather in Avalon because it is completely different than LA.
Yeah.
We left from Long Beach and it was warmer. Here it's still like 59 degrees. It's a high of maybe 60. So we just picked up some long sleeves and we're gonna go exploring after breakfast. So. All right, what do you think of breakfast?
It was okay. I wasn't super impressed, if I'm going to be honest.
Yeah, I thought the fried chicken on mine was good. I got a fried chicken eggs Benedict, but the Benedict hollandaise sauce was not great.
No.
Mine was actually broken on my egg. So it may be because they're really busy. There's literally a line out the door still, and they're just kind of swamped. So if you are wanting to go to the pancake cottage, get there early.
I will say the pancakes that people got looked and smelled amazing.
So
So
maybe-
maybe we got the wrong thing.
Yeah, maybe skip out the Benedict and go for the actual pancakes and waffles. So, yeah, it's kind of gray still, so we're gonna go wander around the city and go from there.
It's already changed, everything changed, so that I cross your path one day. I'm changed in every way.
This is the fish and chips I
After breakfast, we walked over to the Catalina Casino, which, unlike the name implies, it's actually not a gambling hall, it's a movie theater and a ballroom. Unfortunately, they were having a big event that day, so we weren't able to go inside. They were doing a double showing of silent movies, and then they were also doing a Roaring 20s party that night, which was really cool to see people walking around in their costumes. Just past the Catalina Casino was the Descanso Beach Club. The beach seemed to be very rocky over here, so definitely bring some water shoes if you want to get into the water. There are, you can rent lounge chairs or cabanas, some going from $50 going all the way up to $320. It was pretty empty when we were over there. It could be that it was really early in the morning or the fact that it was a little chilly that day. After that, we headed back towards Avalon to start our climb to the Catalina Chimes Tower. Fair warning, there are a lot of steps, and it was a very difficult climb. Some of them were pretty steep, but the view at the top was amazing.
You're doing great.
I didn't fall.
All right, so we are walking up to the botanical gardens right now. We've done about a 3-mile loop around Avalon. Tried to go to the casino. Unfortunately, it was closed, so we couldn't do that. They have a double feature silent movie going on today and a roaring 1920s gala, which we did not know about, so oh well. Absolutely beautiful views around here though. Just surrounded by massive hillsides, so got about a mile until we are at the botanical gardens.
Yep.
And then we're doing the gardens to the sky hike. 2.5 miles round trip.
About halfway back to the gardens, we found a visitor center. Unfortunately, it was closed, but we are very fortunate. We had gone through our water faster than intended, probably due to all the steps. So they did have an outdoor water fountain where we were able to rehydrate and keep going.
Oh, they have one in there.
We briefly passed through Hermit Gulch Campground, which seemed to have some nice glamping tents. The price of these online were around $64 a night for a tent spot and about $143 a night for a cabin during the time when we were there. The botanical gardens were beautiful. It is a fairly small garden, but it has a very interesting variety of flowers and cacti. What's important when going through this is to remember not to touch anything. Some of the spikes actually have poisonous elements to them. As we were walking closer to the Wrigley Memorial, we noticed this blackish cloud, which turned out to be a swarm of what we think were bees. They were very unhappy and disturbed. A lot of people were just standing around waiting for them to pass so we could keep on hiking. The Garden to the Sky hike really was not that terrible. Definitely have some off-terrain shoes on. We found it very long after already climbing so many steps, but the top at that view, you could see all the way down to Avalon, you could see the ocean, you could see the boats. It was really beautiful. Once we got back, we went along the boardwalk, we stopped and got some drinks, and then of course I had to stop in the local candy shop and get myself some treats for the boat ride back.
I walked around the world today, looking for the real thing. Somewhere
So you can keep it quiet.
we crossed the wrong wires. I dare you to fix this heartbreak. Baby, we are miles to go.
We also found a ice cream shop that I needed to go in after working so hard that day and burning so many calories hiking and going up all of the steps.
I sure thought so soon be wondering the way they always do.
Living life in reverie, so far from where we need to be. Bizarre, can we save our memories? Baby, we
Well, hello from far off future us. This is officially the end of our California adventure videos that we did. Definitely different than our normal things. But would you go back to Catalina Island?
I would definitely go back to Catalina Island. There's so much to do, even if you're just looking for a beach day, you're looking for hiking, you're looking for locals. It's so cool. Take some advice from us. Make sure you look at the temperature on Catalina Island and not on mainland California. They are very different and we were not prepared.
Yeah, good solid 10-degree difference. We had a blast, honestly. I was sad we couldn't get into the casino. It's something built almost 100 years ago, and just would have been a really cool experience to check out inside of there. I almost want to try and go back for the Catalina wine mixer. Apparently it's a huge music festival that goes for a couple of days over there. Those tent camping spots, completely affordable.
So nice too.
So, I don't know. We'll probably try and head back over there. Who knows? Maybe we'll be taking a cruise out of LA and we'll stop over and enjoy that for a couple of days. So yeah, anything else you want to mention about Catalina Island?
when it comes to the hiking, there is a lot to see. So just take your time, make sure you don't miss anything, because it's just so beautiful. And you know, we rushed to see it all in one day, and hindsight
exhausting.
probably should have had a few extra days to go over and see everything.
Yeah, if I had realized how big and how much there was to do, I probably would have tried to get us a hotel room on the island. That way we could have, you know, just enjoyed it as late as we wanted to. We were honestly having a blast at Luau Larry's towards the end of it. There was a really great musician playing guitar. The drinks were good. The company was better. It was honestly just a great hangout spot. I would definitely go and check that place out again. It was a lot of fun. So we do hope you enjoyed this. Our next video, I'm going to start editing right after this one's done, is going to be Adventure of the Seas. That is... sounds horrible clickbaity title, but it was not the trip we were expecting at all.
Yeah, that was an unfortunate trip for me specifically. So.
But I'm going to try and get that going. We actually leave in 7 days for another more exciting ship that we are going on. It's the newest ship we've ever been on. It's not that new in comparison to some of the other ones coming out, but we're going to be on the Norwegian Prima starting next week. So we're excited about that. All right. Well, thank you for watching. And if you like what you saw, please, of course, like and subscribe to the video.
Thank you.
We